Hey guys, thanks for your interest in this. It's actually a cool little tool I found. So you want to do these for yourself on Facebook, just head over to quotescover.com. Pretty easy. You'll come with this page, click on Start Designing Now. Depends how fast my internet is. So let's run you through. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory, but select your wording first, then go into your editor and then do some tweaks and you're ready to post. So this actually already comes with a bunch of quotes. They sort of get updated almost every day. So if you know someone you like, for example, let's just type in Oprah, do a search for her, there's a whole bunch there. So let's just say we want to use this one. Okay, let's click on Next Step. Puts the quote in the details there. Depends what you want to do. You can make a Facebook cover for your page. You can make a Google Plus cover. You can make viral status updates, which is what we're going to do. Or you can make wallpaper, or you can make high resolution stuff, which is great for, big picture stuff if you want to print things out. But we're going to use this one. Select this tool. 3 options: make it square, make it portrait, make it landscape. Typically, this is the one you want. This is one I use. You don't have to. You can use portrait if you like. Depends what suits best what you want to do. So click on that. And up comes this. All right. Now, this is your basic editing screen. So we'll put the quote in there for you in a default font and color. So you can now change this to whatever you want, make some changes. So I'll run through some of the functions real quick. On the right hand side here, next fonts. It does its own combination. So you can run through this and go, oh yeah, I don't like that one, I like this one, no, I don't really like that one. Find one that you like, you know what I mean? And you can click through this for hours. But say you like that one, go, all right. Don't like this red stuff, I'll explain that in a minute. Let's go to the color combinations. Ooh, that's not very nice. If you like pink, great. Maybe that one's what you like. Maybe just plain is what you like. Oh, I don't know. It's up to you totally, okay? So let's just say, for argument's sake, we like that one, okay? So you can go back and forth picking your colors. You can go back and forth picking fonts. You'll get a whole range of different fonts that you can actually choose from automatically. Excuse me, you can't pick the specific font you want. You have to go with what it defaults to. As I say, it's a free tool, but it's quite neat. It kind of knows what fonts go with what colors, so it's helping you if you're not a designer like me. Pick and choose stuff. Now that's not particularly attractive, but let's just work with it. On the left here, you've got a few buttons, okay? If you click on AB, it's actually the text. So you can see and change the wording here if you want, okay? See there's these 2 asterisks here in front of the word afraid. Go back and look at this. See, afraid is different and greatness is different. It's kind of lifted it in the line and put it into a bold color. If you take those out, just delete the 2 asterisks and that one too. Update. You'll see it'll change the font here again. Let's just go around to something else that we like. But it puts everything back in the same size and shape. Okay. So you can change the text. You can learn by looking at its defaults and go, oh, if I put an asterisk in front of fail, it might color it or change its size or something like that. You can't control exactly how big or small, but that's what it does. Clicking on the words here, you can see the plus kind of tool that's there. You can drag it and drop it around the screen. You can grab the corner and make it bigger. You can warp it out of shape. I never suggest doing that much, but if you wanted to, you can. But if you keep it in the corner, it always keeps it in proportion with everything else. You can't separately move the quote name down. This will change and rearrange with different people, but you can't do that. It's kind of set in default. Right, you can use this function too. Screw it around to a different angle, whatever you want to do. You can warp it. Stretch it, as I say. You can do other things here, like draw circles around it. If you don't like that, just undo. You can draw lines, change the color. Okay, click down here. You can make it thick, you can make it thin. You can make it see-through. That's what this alpha tool is. You can make it really see-through or really not see-through. So on and so forth, okay? You can use the rubber to rub it out if you don't like it. It won't rub out the writing, or you just undo what you just did. You can fill in the background by clicking this paint. It's kind of like paint and everything else. So, actually, I want the colour to be more orange. Let's go. Click it and it changes colour. All right. So that's going with the default background. If you want to put a picture in, click Insert Pic. Go grab it. Oh, I've got some pictures in here somewhere. Let's say this door. We would like this door to go in here. It'll pop in the door. There it is. So the doors come up. You can click on the background picture. This isn't going to move because that is the full size of the picture. But if it's a wider picture or a longer picture, you can click on the actual picture and drag it and position it in the background where you want it. Obviously, you can click on this too. Once we've clicked off here, I'll just change the hue. You can go through and actually, because it's a blue door, you can change the hue and it will actually go through the spectrum of colours and change it to whatever you want. Saturation, make it look really good, ugly or dull, right through to black and white. Okay, your choice. Brightness, you can play around with all those things. You can, there's preset effects here as well. So it will actually apply to your picture. It's up to you, whatever you want to do, just have a play around. This is pretty simple. So if you want to change it now, you've got a green door, there you go. You can go back, turn that effect off, undo it, whatever you want. Also down the bottom here, if you don't want the door to look like that, in terms of high, clear focus picture, just make the background blurry. Okay, and you can actually change lots of things. Let's go back to, we don't want to go back to that. Just click here, just move it around. Let's make it a bit bigger now that that door's in where we want it. Okay, obviously I'm using white. We can use any color we want. Change the fonts, keep going, change the colors till you get something that you really like. You can drop in a shadow, see it changes the actual look of it. If you don't like that, just take it off. If you want transparent text, it sort of sees through it slightly. You can turn that on or off. But once you've got it ready to go, you've played around with these tools, you've played around with those tools. If you want to put a picture in the back, if you don't want the picture, just delete the picture. Okay, bang, it goes back to a plain text. But if you've got something that you like, making sure that you're using pictures that are not copyrighted, obviously, you can either publish it straight in. So if you log into your Facebook here, I'm not going to do that while I'm here right now, but log in and then publish it. You must be logged in first. Otherwise, just click download picture. It saves it as a PNG file, which is a Portable Networks graphics, which I won't worry about explaining. But let's just save it to my desktop, give it a name that you want, and then you can go and post that on your Facebook page, ready to roll. So that's pretty much how you use it. The one thing I want to show you, let's just refresh this and come back again, is if you don't want to choose a defaulted quote, there's no home button here, I don't think. Actually, if we go to home, there's videos and everything here, so you can have a look. There's galleries, so you can publish it to all sorts of different sizes, different qualities. If we go here, we've got one that you want to use. Justin will know you probably do that. Sharon, you probably want to do that too. So it might be happy families are always happy. All right, and let's say it's Dr. Justin Coulson. Untick the date. You don't want the date to publish. It looks ugly. Click submit. Now it's got your words. We'll do this. We could do a wallpaper. We could do a high quality print, but whatever you want to do. Let's just do a landscape picture on this one. It'll put in your font and start with that. Go through, find what you want. Oh yeah, I like that. It's kind of cool. Let's go through some color sequences. You know what I mean? And go through, do the same thing. Change, see what you like. Find some nice pinks and blues or something that makes you feel happy. Or maybe yellow, and isn't that that current song, Happy? It's a yellow and black website. I think you could go with those colors if you like. Anyway, you can see that it defaults and changes things. You can change certain colors or the size or move it, and whatever you want to do. Put a picture behind it and then save it, download it, make the background blurry. If you've got a picture in there, whatever. Make sense? This is getting on for 10 minutes. It's pretty long. So in a nutshell, though, that's how you do it with your own text. If you've got your own quote, just type it in on that front screen. It'll put it in, find your text, and go through that same process. That's pretty much all I need you to do. I'm going to show you something else. If you want to put in your website, if you have a website, it doesn't allow you to put in any extra text boxes here, which is a bit of a pain. I know it's a great tool, but it doesn't do everything. What I would do is I'd actually just save that picture, drag that into PowerPoint as a picture, and just type in my website over top and resave it as a picture, and you're ready to go. You can post it on with your website so that the people can go and follow that there. Hope that's useful. Got any questions, post them in the feedback, and I'll do something else if you want to know. Hope that's useful for you. Thanks for watching.